Welcome everybody, break 18014. This is our 25-26 Series 1 3-box double up number 2. Alright, 16 spots in this break. We have blah blah blah. M Tower 5, Dice Man, Bob, Frankie, Matthew, Ian, Dice Man, Frankie, Vincent, Eric, Mitchell, Vincent, Eric, Ian, Dice Man, Frankie, and Daniel. Copy down there again to make up our 32 spots. We have blah 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 at the top, down to Daniel at the bottom. Blah, blah, blah. Down to Daniel. Here we go 4 times. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Frankie down to Vincent Eric. Frankie down to Vincent Eric. Grabbing our teams Anaheim down through to Winnipeg. Anaheim down through to Winnipeg. Here we go 4 times. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Calgary down to Montreal. Calgary down to Montreal. Here we go with your teams. Frankie with Calgary, Bob with Vancouver, Frankie St. Louis, Matthew Dallas, Bob with Utah, Mitchell with the Rangers, Daniel Los Angeles, Matthew Florida, Vincent Eric Philadelphia, M Tower 5 with Boston, M Tower 5 with Colorado, Dice Man Seattle, Frankie Buffalo, blah 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 Nashville, Vincent Eric with the Islanders, Dice Man with Toronto, Ian with Anaheim, Dice Man Columbus and New Jersey, Frankie with Ottawa, Vincent Eric Washington, Mitchell with Vegas, Frankie with Pittsburgh, Ian Winnipeg, Frankie with Detroit, blah 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 Minnesota, Ian Carolina, Dice Man Tampa, Ian Edmonton, Dice Man San Jose, Daniel with Chicago, and Vincent Eric with Montreal. A couple of minutes for trades. Another minute or so for trades. Okay, last call for trades. Here we go. Good luck. Frank Vetrano, Dazzlers for Anaheim, Stefan Neeson, New Jersey Canvas, Artem Levchinov, Portraits, Igor Shesterkin Encore for the Rangers, Makar and McKinnon, and Tim Owashi, Young Guns for Anaheim. Ilya Lyubushkin, numbered out of 100, exclusive for the Dallas Stars. Sizzle Reel of Mason Marchment, Rasmus Dahlin Compositions. Tracking Systems of Linus Ullmark for Ottawa, Elias Pettersson Canvas Vancouver, and William Eklund Cup Quest. Alex Ovechkin Encore for Washington, Sizzle Reel of Matthew Nyes, Parker Ford, Young Guns for Winnipeg. Just Outburst of Darcy Kumper for LA, Sizzle Reel of Wyatt Johnston and Gabe Perreault, Portraits. Dylan Larkin Canvas for Detroit, Young Guns Victor Osman for Seattle, and Compositions of Sidney Crosby. David Pastrnak Encore for Boston, Rasmus Dahlin Compositions, and Philip Gustafson Tracking Systems. Bustle of Seth Jarvis for Carolina, Ian Moore. Young Guns for Anaheim, goal-oriented Sidney Crosby. Vili Okoivunen, Young Guns canvas for Pittsburgh. Jakob Skarek, Young Guns for the Islanders. And Roman Josi, Cup Quest. Mikey Anderson, clear cut for the LA Kings. Sergei Bobrovsky, Encore. Dylan Holloway, Bustle. Fun pack, box number 1. Sizzle reel of Luke Evangelista, Zane Perrick, Young Guns for Calgary. Dylan Holloway, Portraits. Box number 2. Tim Stützle, Dazzlers for Ottawa. Dmitry Voronkov, canvas for Columbus. And Martin Nature's Cup Quest. Pavel Kochetkov, Encore for Carolina. Matt Boldy, Bustle. Jacob Melanson, Young Guns for Seattle. Sizzle reel of Austin Matthews for Toronto. Alexander Barkov, canvas. And Matthew Tkachuk, compositions. Mackenzie Blackwood, Encore for Colorado. Alex DeBrincat, Dylan Larkin, Detroit. And Luca Cagnoni, Young Guns for San Jose. Outburst, Brian Rust for Pittsburgh. Sizzle reel of Leon Draisaitl, Edmonton. Goal-oriented Lucas Raymond. Population count 1,000, Lucas Dostal for Anaheim. Tracking systems of Dustin Wolf for Calgary. Evgeny Malkin, Portraits. Lucas Raymond, Detroit canvas. Matthew Robertson, Young Guns for the Rangers. Jonathan Marchessault, Portraits. Gabe Perreault, Encore for the Rangers. Dylan Larkin, compositions. And sizzle reel of Kent Johnson. Tracking systems, Philip Grubauer. Skylar Brindamore, Young Guns for Carolina. Macklin Celebrini, compositions. Carter Mazur, Young Gun canvas for Detroit. Jacob Quillen, Young Guns for Toronto. And Alex Ovechkin, goal-oriented. Encore blue, Cal McCarr for Colorado. Adam Fantilli, Encore for Columbus. Aho and Svechnikov, Carolina Compadres. Sizzle reel of Mason McTavish. Ivan Demidov, Young Guns for the Montreal Canadiens. Our second one tonight. 2 for 2 tonight with the Demidovs. And Cal McCarr, compositions. All right, Dalibor Dvorsky, St. Louis Dazzlers, Logan Cooley, canvas, and William Eklund, portraits. Dustin Wolf, Encore for Calgary, sizzle reel of Connor McDavid, and Dalibor Dvorsky, Young Guns for St. Louis. Sizzle reel of Brady Tkachuk, Kirill Kaprizov, Alex Ovechkin, Minnesota Washington random, Steven Stamkos, goal-oriented for Nashville. Tim Stützle, Encore for Ottawa, tracking systems of Cam Talbot, Skylar Brindamore, Young Guns for Carolina. Gustav Forsling, Outburst for Florida, Owen Tippett, Bustle, and Nazem Kadri, portraits. Canvas of Jake Ottinger for Dallas, Elias Pettersson, Young Guns for Vancouver, Tyler Toffoli, compositions. Eric Carlson encore for Pittsburgh, goal-oriented Jesper Bratt and Darcy Kumper tracking systems. Artemi Panarin, Alexis Lafreniere for the Rangers, Colton Dach, Young Guns for Chicago, Connor Bedard Cup Quest. Outburst Red out of 25, Linus Ullmark. Except for the Ottawa Senators. Red Outburst for Ottawa. Cale Makar, Sizzle Reel, and Austin Matthews gold oriented. Owen Power, a Buffalo Canvas. Nikita Tolopilo, Young Guns for Vancouver, and Anze Kopitar compositions. Black and white canvas of Cale Makar for Colorado, Zach Hyman encore for Edmonton, Thatcher Demko tracking systems. Logan Stankoven and Bustle for Carolina, Justin Robidas, Young Guns for Carolina, and Cup Quest Igor Shesterkin for the Rangers. All right, one random to do. All right, Minnesota and Washington. Here we go 4 times. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Going to Minnesota. All right, that was break number 18014, our Series 1. $3 double up number 2. Hope you enjoyed it, guys. Thanks very much.